Welcome, Aries, to your beginning of the month reading for October. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Best messages coming out. Best messages, please. For the beautiful Aries. And one more. You just feel it like you know it. You got the World coming out with the Knight of Cups. Wow. There's some kind of fresh opportunity that's coming on over here that's going to change everything for you guys. Ooh, got to be careful with these cards, right? I don't want to blind you. But definitely there is something that is developing. It could be a love relationship that's developing, but I do feel like there is a fresh new start coming out over here where someone is offering you this opportunity, something it feels like you're going to be pretty head over heels about, whether it's love or a new job or this promotion, a raise, something that you've been waiting for, something that, that it's like, oh my gosh, it's my time. So you can expect this wave of fresh opportunity coming towards you, which is going to feel like you're going to get this kind of like breath of fresh air. So it definitely could be a career opportunity. No matter what's going on over here, if it's a career opportunity, guys, this could definitely help stabilize your finances and where you're standing within your career. And if it's love, we'll see, right? Then definitely this opportunity you've been waiting for. You've had your eye on this person for a while and you've been waiting maybe for them to offer you cups or maybe to take your cup of love. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Clarifying on the situation, please. Wow, messages. Things are moving very quickly over here. So a lot of you, it could be definitely a raise or some kind of promotion, moving up the corporate ladder, as they say, right? But it also could be that you're taking on this love situation, maybe even to the next level, but there's these messages that are coming in. So a lot of great news coming in the beginning of the month. Okay. It's going to make you want to embrace in this change so that you can feel like you're taking the lead to something significant for yourself. Okay. That's going to make you feel very fulfilled over here as the King of Cups. So saying this is where my fulfillment is. This is what's, making me feel good. It's a feel good moment, my friends. Feel good moment. Stand in that power. But it's also something that's very empowering. Ooh. Well, that's good because it's empowering your emotions. Yeah. So, Two of Cups definitely could be a love situation. If you guys are looking for love or stabilizing a love situation, take it how it resonates. Something has to do with love. This could be the key. This message could be the key to the situation where it changes everything about this love situation. If you know it's career, same in its own way, right? I'm moving up. I'm getting this offer, something that I feel is healthy for you, something that's going to make you want to embrace this situation no matter what. Two of Cups, embracing the situation, feeling good. This is a meaningful connection. No matter what the situation is where you feel, right, that you're bonding. And you could even be bonding with this person who's offering you this job, or you may feel bonded to this new area, like I've always wanted this position at the job, so I already feel bonded and connected to it. If it's a person, same, right? Definitely don't want to shy away from these, right, feelings as something that's going to have you motivation. The motivation over here has you rushing through the door. Wow. Rushing towards this connection, saying, this is what I want. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what, literally, I just keep hearing, this is what I've been waiting for. This offer. This is what I want. Okay, so you could have a lot of shared experiences going on over here. You might be able to share your experience if you're getting like a manager's job, then you could teach others, right? Maybe you are a teacher, maybe you want to share those experiences, however it is, whatever you're doing over here, because it looks like there's a lot of ideas, a lot of information that can be shared between you and another, or feelings, or however it is. Wow. But there's definitely, You could even be meeting someone who captures the interest that you have and making and turning this into a meaningful connection, right? Like, wow, I met this person and they think the same as I. We have a lot in common. Okay, we can share those interests. Okay. So there's a lot of justice over here, and it feels very justified. Everything that's going on right now in the beginning of the month is very balanced. I like that because it's justified. It's the truth. If there's truth and balance that comes through this situation. Okay, so you have the justice over here. It might even be a karmic reward. You might be dealing with a Libra coming into your life. But it's definitely something that feels like it is the perfect timing for this situation. Okay, so you don't feel so much like you have to temper the waters anymore. Like everything is already flowing to you. Okay. Yeah. The perfect timing for this situation. And the next card coming out is Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Feeling like this is the reward that you've really been looking towards. But it's also really like traveling towards the situation with the Three of Pentacles coming out with the Nine of Pentacles. So it could be something that you've been planning, something you've been building for a long time. If it's a new love relationship or any love relationship at all, it's something that, you know what, we feel very comfortable with each other. The Nine of Pentacles is a comfortable card with Three of Pentacles. We're building this relationship or building back up this bond and relationship. So, oh my goodness. So there's a lot of growth and new ventures going on over here. So this is definitely a time to be proactive and take the initiative, right? Because you've already put in the hard work and the determination. However, right, just make sure that balance is your key, right? Balance is going to be your key. We see it with the justice. It's like balance is key. We need to be moderately moving. Things are coming together for you. And everything's just rushing. Wow, it's just moving so fast. I mean, you have two of the fastest moving cards on the whole deck. I mean, the only thing you don't have is the fastest card in the deck, which is the Chariot. But we will see if that Chariot pops out right in this other deck here. So, excuse me. Clarifying on a couple of these cards, please, for the beautiful Aries. Yeah, taking advantage of where your health and prosperity and wealth is coming through. There has been some obstacles and challenges to the situation, but it doesn't feel like you have to stay there anymore. Like you're leaving behind all the obstacles and challenges, knowing that those are in the past, but you're not going to let the past be your present. So it does say, yeah, if you had love right in the past and you had problems, you're leaving all those things behind so that you can move to the new. Right? Oh, I like that. So it's saying if you had a love situation that was going awry, okay, you guys can now find that balance and justice and truth within this love situation to reconnect to the way you want to connect. Okay, if there's just anything in the past that was, feeling it was you had a disadvantage to, that was becoming your obstacle and challenge, you're now at the advantage. But you're going to feel very strong because you know this. It's like you have this overall knowing, like this is where it is, right? So, yeah, definitely feeling like these are not my main concerns anymore because I'm strong and I'm over that. And I just want to connect with what's healthy because I'm bringing in this whole new chapter to my life where I'm having the overall achievements and completion from that old way of thinking or the old way of being. There's no uneasiness anymore. Four of Cups says, well, there was this uneasiness or this not knowing whether this was going to go in my favor. But nope, that's all over now. As you can see, right, you're traveling where you need to travel. And once again, it's justified judgment card. Changing the situation. Your situation is changing and it's rushing in for you, towards you. You guys may have gone through some kind of karmic cycle going on over here, something karmic that you've been trying to push away from, feeling like your wheel is just not in my favor at this time because you have a lot of karmic cards, justice and the Judgment are karma. So you might feel like karma was against me there for a while, right? Just bad luck after bad luck within this situation. But now it just feels like the happiness of the future is coming back together, and you're feeling like, okay, where I was feeling a little bit of lack, I no longer feel lack. I feel the peace coming towards you, right? And as you're gaining momentum and gaining what it is you truly want, it kind of reminds me of the short that I just put out for what's coming toward you for the weekend. Was definitely talking about that. Like I have I think it was Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups to the Six of Swords, which was like, yeah, because I have my Nine of Cups, I'm moving on. That was an overall all reading for everyone. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that because this is talking about where you feel like they're accomplished. Yeah, you're traveling towards the accomplishment where you feel like this is where your joy and happiness is, Three of Cups, knowing that this is my time, right? And that it's like absolutely everything that's going on right now in the moment, in this present, is definitely balanced. And it needs to stay balanced. Yeah. So you're definitely feeling like the magic is happening for you as you're finding this passion within this new enterprise, this new place that you feel like you're building up. There it is, Three of Pentacles, right? Three of Pentacles to the Three of Wands over here is saying, because I have this courage, though, too, where the improvement is coming in. So feeling like everything is on its improvement. Three of Wands is like, I can see out there. I see those ships coming in. I know there's progress to the world. There it is, representing itself at the end. So it's like it ends where it starts, right? Because it says this is where that new chapter really starts itself. And, you know, it's kind of triumphing over all the other situations within your life. Well, I would kind of say a negative situation, but I don't really call negative because, yeah, they suck and they could be negative, but it's more like those teachings, those learnings, right? Those obstacles and challenges that we have to learn from. So it's kind of like it's balancing everything out, saying, okay, because like I said, it feels kind of karmic. Okay, and let's get an overall message over here for you using daily healing. That is the little message that we have for the beautiful Aries. Doing beautiful, do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. Yeah. It's like just by you kind of changing things around and the way things are going on, you're going to notice this pull coming towards you. But I see it. You can see it. The Knight of Cups to the Queen of Wands to the King of Cups. Man, you even got almost a pair here. So you got souls here. So definitely having this, maybe if it's love, it could be this soulmate connection that you're trying to work out and fine tune, or a brand new one. Okay. Take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution. You stand back, look, you will always see the changes. You will always see the completion to each scenario. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time, though, because if we're sitting right on top of it, we can't always see what we're sitting on, right? So you watch. Within a couple of months, you're going to look back at this reading and you'll say, if this 100% resonates with you, you'd be like, I don't know if I was really that big of a change. But then when you go back, it's so crazy because it's like, wow, that was actually a huge change, right, compared to what I was going through before. And most of the time we do that anyways, right? We can see the bigger picture. Okay, so begin to see yourself as a spirit being having an earthly experience of growth and transformation, because no matter what, life is all about the journey, about the growth and the transformation. Learning to master the steps we're on. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.